Hi there, dear. Come in, come in. Yeah, of course you're welcome. Take a seat right behind you. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna finish what I'm doing here, and then I'll be right with you. Good, good. Okay. Yes, help yourself to any tea or coffee right behind you. Not a problem. Okay. Fantastic. Are you all settled in there? Perfect, perfect. Well, welcome and thank you so much for popping by Melodies Monster Matchmaking, where your perfect match is one match away. Yes. Are you a new client with us today? Yes. Oh, that's fantastic, fantastic. Well, I'm so glad you could come by for the first time. We are a growing and popular service in town here, and we're becoming a bit of a national treasure, you could say. Yes, for sure. Well, you are here for the 2 o'clock appointment, correct? Fantastic. Okay. Well, do you know anything about our services here? Well, then I'll give you a bit of a rundown as you sip your tea there. So, basically, at Melodies here, we are going to match you up with a associate, being me today, who is going to guide you through the personalized matchmaking process. So here, we're unlike those other monster dating apps out there where you go through, you can, swipe right, swipe left on who you want to maybe go out with, start messaging them, etc. But those services are not as personalized as our company here. And we're going to have a better system and better personalization that's going to help you find your perfect monster match. So unlike dating apps where you might get, people on there who are not as interested, or maybe they're, texting multiple creatures at the same time, you might be ghosted, quite literally. So it's not as efficient of a service. And so oftentimes on these apps, unfortunately, there's a lot of monsters who are looking just to date around. They're not looking so much for long-term love and a long-term relationship. So that is often the specialized service that we provide, is that we are helping to match you with a creature who is really going to get along well with you and really going to be looking for the same type of, lifestyle that you're looking for. Does that sound like a service that would be great for you? Okay, fantastic. I'm glad you enjoy it. So what I'm going to have you do first is go through and just chat with me. Give me a brief description about who you are, what your life is like, etc. And then I'm going to help you create a little profile, make it all zhuzhed up, and then I'm going to go through and help you go through a ton of questions and find out which monster would be a best pairing for you. And then I'm going to provide you with only one option, but it's going to be very specialized, and you always have the right to turn them down. Yeah, and then we're, as a company, going to actually directly contact them for you. So whichever monster you get paired with, one of my other clients, whoever worked with them, is going to be in contact with me. I'm going to go through and get you started on putting together your first date for you. Okay, so the first part of the process is I'm going to go through and take some photos of you, if that's okay. Yeah, so stand up, turn, and if you want to go right in front of that backdrop there, that would be perfect. Are you okay with me taking the photos of you? Fantastic. It's just so that they have the option to see what you look like as well, okay? and they're gonna have, whoever you're matched with is gonna have the same for you. Okay? So if you don't mind, I'm just going to fix up your, if you're okay with me touching, I'm just gonna tidy up your antennas here. Oh, no worries. Fluff out down here. Just your top, perfect. Okay, can you stand up a little bit straighter? Good, good. And can I get you to put your wings just up but back a bit, you know? Yes, okay. Perfect, perfect, yeah. Tall, regal, but relaxed. Fantastic, okay. And pose like that for me. Excellent. And again. Good. Do one from above a bit. From below. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna get lots of random shots here. Can I get you to turn your face slightly that way? Fantastic, that looks so great. Okay, and turn your neck back. Straight ahead at me. Fantastic, thank you. Okay. One or two more. Could I have you pose then, like turn your body slightly to your right or your left? And I'll put your arm down. Yes, yes, like that. Fantastic, okay. Yeah, keep your wings kind of in the same way, but body slightly turned, arm like that. More of a relaxed pose. Perfect. Oh, looks so great. Okay. One more further back. Excellent. Thank you. Yeah, come sit back down. That's perfect. Thank you. So, if you're okay with me just reaching in and touching around your face and things like that, I'm just gonna get a sense of you. I want to kind of pick up on things that would be the best way to describe you in your profile, okay? Okay, that's great. Don't mind me. Just looking around. Hey, whenever you're done with the phone, just put it back there. Thank you. No rush. Okay. You have lovely wings. No problem. You're welcome. And your eyes, if you don't mind me saying, are just striking. Very, very stunning. A lot of folks come through here that have that, like, bright red eye, but yours is very unique in a way. Yeah, I've never seen anything quite like it before. Yeah, oh yes, I see. Tons of interesting creatures here. I work with a couple clients every day, and some are repeat clients, but I'm seeing new people all the time. All the time. And it's so interesting, the variety of monsters that we have out there. People who I've never even seen before, or even heard of. There's a lot of young monsters on the rise. Yeah, so I want to say before, maybe 100, 200 years ago, we used to get a lot of vampires and a lot of like fanged goblins and other creatures. They were what was popular at the time, but more prevalent. There's still so many vampires and other, again, fanged creatures, but I've noticed the past 100 years especially that We've really gotten a variety around here now, which I quite enjoy. I think it helped also remove some of the ego that a lot of the vampire culture had. Yeah, especially with that high vampire society, you know. Yeah, they were much more prevalent, especially 200 years ago, I think was their prime, 200 to 150 years ago. And then and all these new creatures starting to pop up, and I think they realize that, you know, they're not the one type of creature out there now. So they've become much more pleasant, much more manageable and accommodating, so I'm happy with that. Okay, fantastic. I think I know exactly how I want to describe you. Yeah, so I'm gonna just, if you're okay, keep sipping my tea there. Feel free to get yourself some more. I'm going to type up a very quick little paragraph to go with your picture, okay? Fantastic. Give me about a moment. Describe your eyes as color changing. Not quite. You still want to keep the red description for sure. Okay, that is all settled. Your profile is all made and ready to go. Now I'm going to be moving on to the exciting part and the part that's going to help us pair you with your perfect monster match, okay? Fantastic. So again, like I'm saying, I'm going to go through, ask you a couple questions that I have on my list here, select your answers, type up some answers from you, then go through and I'm going to run it through my system while also personally looking at a couple of the options that the program gives me, okay? And then I will present you with the option and we can go from there. Okay, so question number 1. What does your ideal date look like? And what would you do on said date? Take your time, take your time. We're in no rush. There's no timeline. Yeah, as long as you're as honest and realistic as possible, you know, don't say a big grand answer for these comments if it's not what you would genuinely want to do. So say if you want to have like a ghost in and they want to spend their days and their dates napping on a beach, but they think that saying that they want to haunt the local spots and scare some local kids, that would get them more date options. It's not going to get you a date that would want to do maybe what you want to do. So being as realistic and honest as possible is the perfect way to find a better match. Okay. That's a new one. Never had any creatures say that one before. Okay. So, haunting bridges, possibly dooming their collapse. Is that similar to your career, or is that just a hobby? A hobby, okay. Oh, well, that sounds entertaining. How long have you been into that? Oh, wow. Good for you, yeah. It's hard for creatures to stick to their hobbies nowadays, isn't it? I see. Backing off a bit. I gotcha. Oh, I think I've heard of you. You're that one that they've got the whole little town kind of festival and event and little shops that kind of make things for you and everything. Yeah, okay. That's where I recognize your face from. Well, I'm glad you came all the way out here then, just to come to our little company here. Well, I'm glad that you heard good things about us. We have lots of average monsters, but it's fun to have some famous local cryptids. Makes it more interesting. Okay. So, for question number 2, what is your biggest turnoff in a monster? So, what would be the one thing that if you went on a date with a creature and they said this or they did this or this was kind of what they did in their free time or where they worked, that would be something you would not be interested in? Yeah, so we can narrow down the one thing that you would not appreciate. Okay, for sure, yeah. Great, easy enough. Continuing, do you believe in love at first sight? Are you a big romantic that believes that you just lock eyes with a creature and you'll know that they're the one? Or are you more of a realist, a skeptic? Your life of being, maybe not really liked by humans and things has made it be uncomfortable to be who you are. And so you're uncomfortable trusting instantly and trusting that another creature would like you instantly. Okay. Oh, so cute. Okay. So next question. What is your favorite thing to do on your day off? Whether you're taking a break from, scaring kids, in your case, haunting bridges and foretelling future doom. What do you do when you're not doing that? Oh, that's lovely. I heard it's lovely down there this time of year. Oh, of course. Yes, we've actually had them come by, I want to say a couple years ago. I believe that things are going quite well for her, yeah. I think she was able to find another creature in a close by lake, one that was not as popular, so they had a bit more of their own private space to hide away. But I think they're quite happy. Yeah, I heard she left the limelight because she was a little bit burnt out. She had hit fame pretty fast. Yeah, like a young star, for sure. Great. Now, my next question is, just pick one question, okay? So, you don't need a long answer, just pick the first one that comes to mind, okay? So, fangs, scales, wings, fur, claws, or teeth? Which of those 6 just is the first one that you're like, yes, that's the one? Okay, perfect. Fantastic. Nice and easy question. Now, this is one that maybe you might know, maybe you don't know, and I'll help you kind of pick which one. So, what is your love language? Oh, for sure, I can explain that briefly. So the love languages are one of the 5 languages that is a way that your love can help pinpoint, and you can help describe yourself to your love, of how you like to receive love. So the 5 are acts of service, words of affirmation, gifts, quality time, physical affection. For sure. Okay. That's great, thank you. So one of my last questions here is, do you prefer someone who lives close to you, someone who would be close to your location, or are you willing to do long distance? So oftentimes I find, it depends, but creatures who, in your case, have wings or kind of can teleport, things like that, the ones who can get around much more quickly and easily on their own, out of the prying eyes of humans, can do long distance. I find it's the folks who come in who are more trapped to their one place, either with, a curse, or they just don't have the legs, the stamina, the kind of build to get around more. They're the ones that like to stay closer to home. So is there one that you would prefer? Yeah, for sure. You're willing. Okay. That's great. Here. Enter. Fantastic. Okay. So final question. This is another pick one question. Is it bodies of water like lakes, rivers, etc.? Caves, forests, mountains. I feel like there was one more. Underground. Or the cities. This one. Urban areas. Okay? Which one of those 6? Again, pick the first one that comes to your mind and really stands out. Love to hear it. Okay. That is all the questions I have for you for now. So I'm going to take a second, do a couple more inputs of the program, and then it's going to give us your match, okay? Yay, it's so exciting. Glad that you're excited. Okay. Give me a moment here. Okay, are we ready for the grand reveal? Fantastic. Again, if you're not excited about it, you're not sure, let me know and we can try something else. Perfect. Ready? Okay. Let me turn the screen towards you. Yes. Yeah, a classic, hey? I heard that Bigfoot is lovely. Yes. Yeah, I've seen him around a couple times. He worked with Jeanette over there, and what a sweetheart. Yeah, just a big teddy bear, I know. How do you feel about Bigfoot? What you thinking? You like? Okay, that's great. So glad you're excited. Well, then, I'm going to go through and I'll send this info over to my associate, and we're going to be pairing you up for a date we're gonna let you know in a couple days if Bigfoot has also agreed to go on a date with you. It should only be about 3 days or so, 3 to 5 business days if we're very, very busy. But until that time, I'm going to give you a little goodie bag that's got some special treats just from us, since you're our first-time client, as well as I will print off a little pamphlet that is like the profile and the picture info from Bigfoot. Okay, great. Yeah, and then Bigfoot will get the same for you if they're interested. Great. Give me one moment. Okay. This is my little goodie bag that I have for you here. It's this very cute, bright baby pink with these lovely pink and gold and yellow and other colored rainbows on it. Okay, so in the package I have some things like, there's a lot in here, but I'll show you just a couple I've got. Some cute little complimentary little hand and face towels. There's 2 of them in there for you. So have tin. I'm not sure if you're a sweets fan, but it's a big tin of cinnamon candy hearts. There's lots of them in here for you. Okay. I'm glad you like them then. And then finally, this is your Bigfoot little pamphlet, okay? So you see, what a handsome guy, hey? So, this is a little card with his info. And on the inside as well, there's going to be a whole collection of, similar to what we just put input for you, answers to some of these questions, the paragraph describing what you're like and about you, etc. Some more pictures as well. So I'll give that to you. You see? Very tall. Yes. Okay. I'll give that to you there. Great. And I will put the rest of these goodies in here for you. Okay, so that is yours. I hope you enjoy. Do you have any final questions for me before you go? No. Okay, that's great. Well, thank you so much to you for coming by. I'm so happy that I was able to be your assistant today and that you are going to accept this match, okay? Again, give it a couple days. I will give you a call and I will set you up with that first date with Bigfoot, okay? Okay, great. Okay. Well, you take care now, dear. Try not to foresee too many bridges' demise anymore. I see. Okay. Well, you take care now. Bye-bye.